Hand me the flashlight and go to the edge of the cemetery. Lay around those trees and keep your head on the ground, but don't look like you're dead or they'll bury you alive. Whistle to me if you hear someone approaching. Now give me those flowers and go.
It sounds scary to be alone here in the graveyard, but I will be brave.
Sweet Juliet, I have brought flowers for your grave. It is so depressing that your bed is made of these dust and stones. I will water these flowers every night, or if you want, I will mourn you and cry. I will perform funeral rites regularly, and nightly I will cry and bring you new flowers. There's the whistle, signaling that someone else is here. Who could it be at this time of night, disturbing my true love's gravesite and funeral rites? And with a light, too? I'll go hide in the shadows.
Give me the stick and the flashlight. And take this letter to my father early in the morning. Swear on your life that whatever you see or hear, do not interrupt me. The reason I'm going into the tomb is partly so I can see my lady's face, but it is mostly to take the ring from her dead finger. It is a precious ring that I must use. You are my employee, therefore go away. But if you are jealous and return to be nosy, what I will do is tear you limb from limb and scatter the graveyard with them. I am crazier this time. There is no stopping me. I am more fierce and impossible to stop than hungry tigers or the roaring sea.
I will go, sir, and not trouble you.
Because you're my friend. Here's some money. Live and be successful. Goodbye, friend.
If it's all the same to him, I'll hide nearby. He looks suspicious, and I fear what he will do.
You abominable, horrible, you hated grave! You hold the dearest person on earth, my Juliet, so I will force you to open up. So I can cram you with more food. I will join her.
Oh. That banished Montague that murdered my love's cousin, which made my love sad, and then she died. And here he is to do something horrible to the dead bodies. I'm gonna catch him. Stop the unethical fight, Montague. Is there a punishment worse than death? You deserve to die, and I have caught you, so follow me.
I agree, that's why I'm here. Young one, don't tempt a desperate man. Get out of here, think about the dead. Let them scare you, I beg you, young one. Do not make me sin again. By making me angry, get out! I swear to God I love her better than myself. I came here to harm myself. Go away! Live and say that a crazy man's mercy lets you go!
I refuse to believe you. You are a murderer, and I will turn you in.
You want to start a fight? Let's go! I'll call 911.
I'm dying. Please, open the tomb and lay me next to Juliet.
Let me see who I just killed. Oh no, Mercutio's cousin Paris. Wait, what did I say while I was being violent? Was I not paying attention to him as I fought? I think he told me Paris should have married Juliet. Did he say that? Or did I just imagine it? Am I crazy to think that I heard him talk about Juliet? Oh, how fate plays out. I was meant to have misfortune. I will bury you in a triumphant grave. A grave? Oh no, I've just killed another guy. Juliet lies here. Her beauty makes this grave glisten. You were killed by a man that will be dead. How often, when men are at the point of death, have they been happy, which their keepers call a lightning before death? Oh, how can this be the end? Oh, my love, my wife! Death that has sucked the sweetness out of your breath has has not overcome you yet. Tybalt over there laying in his own blood. Oh, what could he want more than with the hands that killed him to surrender their own life, the life of his enemy? Forgive me, cousin. Oh, Juliet, my love. Death has not made you look any less beautiful. Does death want you as his lover? And that monster will keep you here in the dark to be its mistress? I will protect you even in death. And never from this dark place will I leave again. I will stay here always with worms as our maids. Oh, here I will set up my deathbed and shake this cursed fate I have been given from this worn down skin. Eyes, take one more glance. Arms, hold her one last time. And lips, oh, you doors of breath, kiss her one last time. A continuous deal to fully commit to death. This poison shall kill me in the most unpleasant of ways. My gateway to death, please work. The world aches at my death. Here's to my love. This is some strong stuff. I will die with a kiss.
St. Francis, help me. I can't see. Have I been walking on graves? Who's there?
It's your friend Romeo.
You look happy. Tell me, friend, whose flashlight is that over there, illuminating the graves? I can see it, under the Capulets' monument.
It is my master's flashlight, sir. He's the one that you love.
Who is it?
Romeo.
How long has he been here?
30 minutes.
Come to the vault with me.
I will not. My boss does not know I am still here. I am supposed to be gone. He is a terrifying man and says he will kill me. If anyone knows I am here, I will die. If I stayed to see what he was doing, because I stayed to see what would happen.
Fine. I'll go by myself, even though I'm scared. I have a bad feeling that something horrible is gonna happen.
I did sleep under this tree, and I had a dream that my boss and some guy fought to the death, and my master won.
Romeo! Ah! Whose blood is this? It's everywhere. It's on the entrance to the tomb. What could have happened? There's nobody by these swords that are red with blood and in a place of peace. Romeo, dead. Who else fought? Oh, Paris is dead too. He's covered in blood. Oh, what a tragic event. This is a horrible test of fate.
Hello, Friar. Where is Romeo? I can't remember where I am, but I guess this is where I'm supposed to be. Do you know where Romeo is?
I hear a noise. Get up. You're not actually dead. Fate has decided against my plan working. Let's get out of here. Your husband in your heart is no longer there because he's dead. Paris is dead too. Come on, I'll find a place for you in a nunnery. Do not ask any questions. The police are on their way. Come on, go, Juliet. Well, if you are not coming, I have to get out of here.
Leave, Friar. I will not leave. What's this? A cup in my husband's hand? Ah, yes. Poison has killed him. He drank it all and left no more to end my suffering. I will kiss him. Maybe some poison is still on his lips. It could kill me and fix my spirits. Oh, his lips are still warm.
Take me to them. Where are they at?
Was that a noise? I have to do this quickly. Come on, Dagger. This is his dagger. It has rust. Oh, please kill me, Dagger.
The ground has blood all over it. Canvass the area. Go, some of you. If you see someone, catch them. What a sad sight. Here is the county murdered. Juliet is still bleeding and warm. She must have recently died. Who was really here in her place? Go tell the prince and the Capulets. Wake up the Montagues. Keep searching the area. The people responsible have to be here. But the true grounds of these piteous events, we cannot chalk it up to circumstance. We found Romeo's servant lurking in the graveyard. Keep him here until the prince can get here.
We found the friar. He's in shock. We took the crowbar and shovel from him as he was coming from the graveyard side.
A suspect. Keep the friar here too. What problem do we have so early in the morning
that is important enough to wake me from my sleep.
Why y'all so loud?
The people are mourning Romeo, Juliet, and Paris. They're all yelling toward our monument.
Why are they screaming? Well, Your Highness, here is Paris dead, and Romeo dead, and Juliet, who was already dead, but woke up like a zombie and was killed again. Keep searching the area. I want to know who the killer is. Fire. Romeo's teacher, in fact, with the tools to open the tomb of these dead people.
Dear godwife, our daughter is bleeding. The knife is mistaken at home for our daughter. It was in Romeo's back, but it landed in our daughter's chest.
Oh my, seeing all of this death is a reminder that I too am going to be in a tomb.
Montague, come, because you are up early. See your son and heir now dead.
Your Highness, my wife just died as well. Grief has killed her. What other problems can occur to me now?
Look and see.
Are you an imbecile? Do you have manners? You brought me to his son's grave before you killed his father?
Shut up! I have to know what is going on and why this happened. Then I will listen to your problems, and maybe even kill you. For now, get over it. Let yourself be patient in this situation. Bring the witnesses forward.
I'm the most dependable of this bunch, and I can tell you the most. Yet I am here at the scene of the crime, which makes me a suspect. But I want to lay down my title and get rid of my practices. Being condemned for my wrongs, but excused for murder.
And tell us what you know.
I will be brief because there's limited time, and it is not enough to tell a long story. Romeo, who is dead, was Juliet's husband, and she, who lies there dead, was Romeo's faithful wife. I married them in a secret wedding. On the same day of Tybalt's death, which banished the new groom from the city, Juliet was upset, but it was not over Tybalt's death. It was because of Romeo's banishment. You set up a marriage to Paris to rid her of her grief. Then she came to me, looking crazy, to leave the second marriage. She threatened to kill herself unless I came up with a plan. I then gave her a potion that is illegal. It was a sleeping potion that is planned, made it seem she has died. Meanwhile, I wrote to Romeo. I told him to come here tonight to get her out of her temporary grave when the potion wears off. But the man who carried my letter, Friar John, was stopped by accident yesterday. He returned my letter back to me. So, at the time of Juliet's awakening, I went to take her from the family tomb. My plan was to hide her until I could send word to Romeo. But when I came before her awakening, Paris and Romeo were dead. She woke up and I told her to come and accept this trick of fate with patience. But a noise scared me away from the tomb, and she was too grief-stricken to come. But it seems she has killed herself. This is all I know. And about the marriage, the nurse knows too. And if this is found to be my fault, let my old self be sacrificed and let me have the severest punishment.
We always have known you to be a holy man, but where is Romeo's servant? What does he have to say about this? I told my master the news of Juliet's death. Quickly he came from Mantua to this tomb. Earlier this morning he told me to give this letter to his father and threatened to kill me if I didn't leave while he went into the tomb. Give me the letter. I will read it. Where is Paris's page, the one who called the watch? Sir, what was your master doing here?
He came with flowers to put on his lady's grave. He asked me to stand back, so I did. Soon after, someone came into the tomb with a flashlight. One thing led to another, and my master drew his sword on him. Then I ran away to call 911.
This letter confirms the friar's story. It describes their love life and how he heard of her death. Then he wrote that he bought poison from a poor pharmacist and then came to the tomb to die and lie with Juliet. Where are these enemies? Capulet, Montague! Don't you see that your hate has cursed you? Heaven plots against you to kill your joys and love. And because I did not stop this, I've lost 2 family members. Everyone is punished. Oh, Brother Montague, give me your hand. This handshake is for my daughter's dowry, for I can ask nothing more.
I can give you more. I will raise a golden statue of her. As long as the city is called Verona, there will be no figure praised more than that of the true and faithful Juliet.
Our statue of Romeo that will be by Juliet's side will be just as rich. Our hate was not worth their sacrifice. The morning has brought a sad peace. The sun will not shine. Let's talk more about tragic things. Some will be pardoned and some will be punished. For there was never a story with more sorrow than the one of Romeo and Juliet.